Today in this video, I'll be doing an in-depth weapon test with the new Finn LMG. I'll be testing all the unique attachments, recoil pattern, movement speed, fire rate and every single thing. So stay till the end of the video because I have found some interesting facts which makes this gun totally different than other LMG in the game. So grab your popcorn and enjoy the video. Yo, hi, what's up? My name is Red Dragon and I am a struggling YouTuber. If I sound tired, that's because the lack of sleep I had last night. I was testing this gun and figuring out the best class setups for you guys. If you appreciate my effort, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and like the video. The goal for this video is 100 likes. So the very first thing is the damage profile. This is interesting. This gun has no headshot multiplier, so that means no extra damage for the headshots. The max amount of damage you could deal is by a chest shot, which is 36. In the stomach, it will deal 28 and surprisingly 28 for the limbs as well. So we're getting only chest shot multiplier. It doesn't matter if you're hitting the stomach or the limbs. This weapon has 3 damage drop off point. First one is 0 to 30 meters, where it will deal the max amount of damage. From 30 to 44.5 meters, it will deal 28 for the chest and headshots and 22 for the stomach and the limbs. And the last one is from 44.5 meters and beyond. It will do 27 for the chest and headshots and 21 for the rest of the body. Now if you look at the shots to kill, here I simply divided 250 over the respective damage. Of course bullet count cannot be fractions, so I rounded up the number and this is what I get. If we look closely here, the second damage drop off point does not matter in core game mode because it's only one hit point. We get minimum 4 shots and max 5 shots to kill someone with full health from 30 meters and beyond. But in warzone, if someone is 45 meters away from you, you will need 1 additional bullet if you are hitting chest shots or headshots. For the rest of the body, you will need 12 bullets. Up close, it's a 7 to 9 shot kill in warzone and 3 to 4 shot kill in multiplayer. The fire rate is 630 RPM, which is slower than both PKM and Bruen. If we see the TTK, it's very good. It's certainly better than the Bruen in close range. From 0 to 30 meters, it's almost similar as PKM. From 30 to 56 meters, the Bruen beats the Finn LMG. But from 56 meters and beyond, the Finn overtakes the Bruen. But this TTK is for chest shot. If we count headshots, this gun is completely trashed by the PKM and the Bruen, as it does not have any headshot multiplier. So if you have the Finn and your opponent has the Bruen, he lands couple of headshots, you are fucked. But hold on, don't pull your conclusion that fast because we have a unique attachment which is going to change this gun completely. With that, let's move to the attachment part. We're going to start with the barrel, more specifically the advanced barrel. There are apparently 4 barrels for this gun and every barrel has 2 versions, the standard one and the advanced one. With this advanced barrel, the fire rate of this LMG is going to be 996 RPM, while the Finnac has 1085 RPM. This LMG is the fastest firing weapon in LMG category and the second fastest in the entire game. It fires so fast that the barrel literally catches on fire. With this extreme fire rate, there comes a downside as well. The recoil is going to be high, which we'll see during the recoil testing. The damage is going to decrease, then the range and bullet velocity is also going to decrease. I'm going to do an in-depth barrel test later. I'll be testing everything with this 2 barrel, and if you don't want to miss that, please do subscribe to the channel. This is the damage stats with the factory advanced barrel. This is the advanced version of the base barrel. In warzone, you can see from 0 to 40.8 meters you will be able to down someone with 9 to 12 bullets. After 40 meters, you will need 12 to 15 bullets. In multiplayer, it's a 4 to 5 shot kill from 0 to 40 meters, and after that, it's a 5 to 6 shot kills. Now that's a very competitive number. Now let's see the TTK in warzone for chest shots. This is where things get interesting. The Finn LMG and the PKM are very close. You can see up to 23 meters, the Finn LMG had the upper hand. Then up to 40 meters, it's almost same with the PKM. And after the third damage drop off, the PKM beats the Finn, but still it's very close. And it's better than the Bruen in almost every scenario. Only from 40 to 56 meters, the Bruen beats the Finn, that too only by 52 milliseconds. But that was for the chest shots. If we see the headshot TTK, we will see a completely different picture. Once again, the Finn went to the back foot because of no headshot multiplier. Keep that in mind, in game there will be a couple of headshots as well as limb shots, so the TTK will change drastically in game. So that was all about the numbers. Now let's see the attachments. For the muzzle, we have this, nothing special, same as other weapon. In the barrel section, we have 7 barrels. The long shot advantage will add 26% more range and 42% more bullet velocity as well as the recoil control. The Pro Twist will add 17% range and 16% bullet velocity. The Harrier barrel will decrease the range by 13% and the bullet velocity by 15%, but it will also save 25 milliseconds while aiming down sight. Now for the lasers, we only have the tack laser. The optics are same as usual. Now the stock. I want to talk specifically about the chainsaw stock because this thing is amazing. It will block the underbarrel attachment but increase the movement speed by 2%, hip fire accuracy by 67% and decrease the sprint to fire speed by 125 milliseconds. But the downside of this stock, it will take away the aiming downside ability. So pretty much you have to do is hip fire, but yeah, you can press the aim downside button and it will make the hip fire a bit accurate just like the minigun of the Juggernaut. There are no rare gifts for this weapon, but there is some variety with the ammo. We have the standard 556 NATO bullets and the 556 CT bullets. CT means case telescope bullet and it's lighter than the NATO bullets. The decrease of the weight will allow you to move faster by 1.6% and cut the ADS time by 13 milliseconds, which is not much of a difference, but it will decrease the bullet velocity by 43%. So in my opinion, the trade-off is not just worth it. For the underbarrel, nothing special, the same commando, merc, ranger and operator for grip. So now let's do the recoil test with each attachment and let's see which one is the best for your weapon. Here is the base recoil pattern. It's very simple, very predictable. It goes straight up, very little horizontal movement, should be very easy to control. Now let's see what happens if we attach various muzzles. We can see the compensator is helping the most. The muzzle brake is doing a very little improvement and no impact with the monolithic suppressor. Now for the barrel. This is the most interesting part. The only long shot barrel is helping with the recoil, no such different with the Harrier and the Pro Twist barrel here. But if you look at the advanced barrel, it's a bit confusing because these have significantly higher recoil, but in the picture you may think they have lower recoil, but that's not the case. You need to see the recorded footage. The gun kicks significantly higher, but then it stabilizes at some point, which was interesting. You can see the bottom, there are some bounce here and there, but still it's very predictable. Now the stock. This two stock has no impact on recoil. The no stock has quite a lot of recoil, but still it's very predictable and controllable because it goes straight up, no such horizontal movement. The chainsaw won't allow you to aim down sight, but that's the most accurate spray we can do with this one. So that was all recoil test. Now let's see the movement speed and the AD speed. So here you can see the comparison between the Finn LMG PKM and the Bruen. We put them side by side and let's see who wins the race. We are going to run the exact same distance. So from my testing, the Finn LMG has the most movement speed and PKM is the slowest one. Now let's see the AD speed comparison. If we scroll through, this is the point when I press the mouse button. If we go back and forth, you can see the gun is still not moving because there is 4 to 5 frame difference. I think the timer should start from the point when I press the mouse button because that 4 to 5 frames that should be added in the ADS time because that's what I'm getting in the game. So I started the counting from the frame when I press the mouse button, and so my test results can be a bit different from others. So you can see it's 24 frames when the background stops moving, and let's see the Bruen and the PKM as well. So for the Bruen, you can see it's 30 frames. It's 30 frames when the background stops moving. And now let's see for the PKM. For the PKM, it's 27 seconds, I think. Yeah, it's 27 seconds when the background stops moving. So now we have the numbers. Now let's put that number in spreadsheet and let's see how many milliseconds we're getting. So we have the Finn, PKM and the Bruen. If we divide the frame count by the FPS, we'll be getting the milliseconds. So here you can see it's 400 milliseconds for the Finn, which is the fastest among these three, and the slowest one is the Bruen with the 500 milliseconds. Now for the reload time. The reload time is not that impressive. The Finn has a reload time of 5.83 seconds. The PKM is the slowest one, and even with the 60 round max, the Bruen is the fastest one. Here's the summary. This picture is collected from truegundata.com. You can visit the website. It's an amazing website for COD nerds like me. I think this gun has the potential to be the new meta if they don't nerf it down like the Bruen. So that was all from me today. If I missed something, please let me know. I'll try to cover that in my next video. And I'll be doing a gunsmith series video on the Finn LMG. This is a video series where I recommend my best class setups for weapons. If you don't want to miss that video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And see you guys in my next video. Until then, Khuda Hafiz.
Enemy UAV overhead. Securing Bravo. Enemy at the forklift. We're on Alpha, stand by.